What up, everybody? It's your boy CG, back at you guys again with more crypto news and information. Now, before we get into the topic of today's video, if you guys could please do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It's the easiest way to show your support. It takes less than a second, and it also brings awareness to the channel on a bigger scale. It also puts me on the good side of the YouTube algorithms. Now, getting into today's topic, I just wanted to discuss something that I feel like we've all thought of in the back of our minds. I may have touched on this before, but getting into it, there's a investor out there who has actually put out three charts on a macro scale that predict that BTC could potentially hit the $1 million mark. Now, I was speaking on this maybe like a week or two ago in regards to the potential downside that BTC hitting such a high number could mark. And when I say downside, I mean the type of chaos that could be going on that would be pushing BTC to this type of price point. Now, this guy right here is actually saying that, hey, this is very possible. I've charted it on a macro scale, and this may very well play out. Now, he doesn't have all three of the charts on this article. I could have went to his page, but I said, nah, never mind. I'm pretty sure we will get the point just from reading through the article. But in one chart, he essentially put on a log chart, the perfect wedge on BTC running all the way to a price point of potentially $1 million. On the second chart that he had on that was posted on the article, we had a move to about 400,000 with a potential move to about $1 million following after that. I'm not going to say shortly, but following after. Now, this move to 400,000, I would say that this is the more realistic move in the short term. And when I say short term, I mean within the next like maybe 2 to 4 years. But who knows? Because BTC has gone into a state of, how can I put this? A hyper what's the word? It's a hype when there's a hype phase, but it's the word hyper. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like BT has gone through this hyper rise in price. We witnessed it in 2017 when BTC ran from freaking 1,000 all the way up to 20K. That's a 20x. So if we use that same type of logic, then let's even say BTC does like a 10x from here, or a 10x within this year, which I don't think it's gonna play out that way personally, but I could very well be wrong. But if BTC was to do a 10x from here, that's around 80 to 100K. Now, BTC did that would be crazy in and of itself, and I could only imagine what's going to take place in the next 2 years. To be honest with you, I'm not even going to say 2 to 4. The next 1 to 2 years, even, because now that the halving is taking place today or tonight, between today and tomorrow, this is where it really starts. This is where we start the next cycle, where BTC is going to start following its supply and demand side for real, and we're going to see the price start to reflect that, especially considering that the rewards are about to be halved, and in order for miners to remain profitable, the price is going to have to increase. And I'm pretty sure all these larger businesses getting into the BTC side of things and setting up these huge mining operations aren't just getting in for no reason. You know, a lot of research has gone into this. And if you want to be on the more conspiratorial side, we could even say that BTC was created by the government or some huge corporation that has ties to the government, whatever you want to say. So I do think that this is the starting point to the next peak. And if the next peak is even, let's say, conservative number, a 200 to 400K BTC has played out in his third chart, then that would be insane in and of itself, to have an asset that used to be worth a quarter, less than a penny, go to $400,000. It's freaking insane. So tell me what you guys think. Do you think BTC can hit $1 million in the next 3 to 4 years, or are you guys more on the realistic side of 250 $100,000 to $400,000, or even you're just hyper conservative and say even $100,000 Bitcoin in the next 2 years would be amazing. Just let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Moving on to the second and last article for today, Celsius on a company and project that I have been talking about for a little bit now that I am actually have taken great interest in, is now offering tokenized gold and commodities. Well, they're starting out with gold, but they plan to expand. So essentially, you're able to now earn interest in USDT gold asset, or the tokenized commodity gold. Gold as a tokenized commodity. You know what I'm trying to say. So, Mr. Machinsky is actually planning to slowly but surely expand this offering from not just gold, but to things like silver and other things in the future that could potentially be tokenized. But they're starting with gold. And this is actually going to be really interesting to see how people react to this, because now he's opening the door to not just people who are into cryptocurrencies, but to people who may be into the more traditional assets and would like to see these things and can follow these things through their app. So it's going to be pretty cool to see how this affects the demand for their app or their product. Now, they were stating that you can go ahead and withdraw this gold. I read in another article, the interest is basically, how can I put this? For each account, every time you earn interest in gold, they store that gold into a deposit box for you, and you can actually go withdraw that gold. From what I understood, so they're actually storing physical gold for you, from what I understand. So this is actually a pretty cool feature that they're adding to their app. It's opening the door to a lot of older people or gold bugs, whoever it may be, and bridging the gap. And actually, without them even realizing it, they are investing into the digital token industry. And while they may not comprehend that, it's giving them the opportunity, if curiosity peaks, that they could switch over and maybe start dabbling in the cryptocurrency industry altogether. So this is actually pretty interesting that Mr. Machinsky is doing. He plans to keep searching for new things to expand on, and new ways to revolutionize the app. But it seems like the Celsius is going in the right direction. I'm not a paid advertiser. I am invested in the Celsius wallet. I said the Celsius wallet inside the Celsius token. So I'm really looking forward to how things may play out with their company. But this has been your boy CG. Everybody have a great day. Peace. I'm out.